Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, great run, magical! It's Silva! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Madrid have got it back, and they'll have another go. Well-timed, excellent interception. And here's Ribery.
Such good technique.
Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. This is Romario. He's given it away. And here's Neymar. Centre of attention, of course, Zico. Now he can play.
Well, you know, he isn't just a playmaker, Peter. He puts the hard yards in, and he has the presence to be quite a strong leader too.
So it's no surprise that so many idolise him and emulate him.
Brazilian flair and elegance is tough to emulate, but very easy to admire.
And he's Romario! Oh, within an inch or two.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Bastoni. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Messi. The ball has bounced loose now. Zico going face-to-face with his great rival. And he was quick to react. And it's Neymar. And this is Ribery. He is through here. Yaya Toure. Chance, surely! Goal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
After 20 minutes is number 26, Ousmane Dembélé.
Madrid have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
A probing pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And that has been cut short. Seedorf. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, that's well spotted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run.
Has a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Rafa Silva has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Romario is onto it in a flash. Defending was strong and firm. Ribery with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Looking to play him in. Now, he's had a shot! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Ribery. And here's Rafa Silva. It's Silva! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Messi. Tries to play it through. And he's managed to get free. Romario! Messi. He has a look. Shoots! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Zico actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Not the most accurate pass. Yaya Toure. And the pass is intercepted. And he's well positioned here. And Romario! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Goes for a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And the first half is done. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Madrid are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. So it's back to business. No changes at the interval from either side. Hernes. Great defending, strong and determined. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Toure, who's set up one goal so far. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Oh, no joy this time. And claimed it back swiftly. Can he latch on to this? Neymar! Messi.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Hernes. Cannavaro demonstrating his defensive quality there. Romario chasing after it. Zico. Zico unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Nicely aimed pass. And it's Ribéry. Ribéry will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And the through ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Maldini does well to get it back. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Rafa Silva, looking for options for movement. Seedorf. Rafa Silva, great vision. Oh, this is a great position. And the shot! And it's in! Into the lead once more. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
He's gone for goal! And he comes up trumps again. Yaya Toure. Seedorf. And it's Neymar. Neymar per chance!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Great chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Number 10, Messi. Coming on the field, number 13, Hades. Number 17, Del Piero.
So there's going to be another change here.
What's going on there?
Messi. Messi puts his foot on the gas. He's under a lot of pressure there. Ronaldinho. Seedorf kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Messi. Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Dembele is standing over this one. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Dembele! Oh, it's come off the upright. He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, the look on his face says it all.
Romario is herring after that one. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Big chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. And this is... It's Silva! And that would have won it.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Del Piero.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Rijkaard deals with that comfortably. Hernes.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Del Piero gets into a good position.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. And this is Dembele. And he's running through. And it's made its way to him. He's away. Hernes! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that is that. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly
Let's go,
matters.
Umar.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud.
Good.
The tone for this game
Good.
is
Jaja was
well
good,
and
bro.
truly set. So that's got things underway. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rafa Silva looking to penetrate opposition lines. Hernes. Rummenigge. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Antoine Griezmann, do we still consider him, Jim, the face of French football?
Yeah, I think there's some room for debate here, Peter, but I can't think of anyone who has a more versatile style of play.
And he's just won so much, hasn't he? He might have had his fair share of disappointments in various finals, but he did win the tournament that really mattered back in 2018.
And he was outstanding in the final, an assist and a very controversial penalty.
Of course, that's right. One of the first significant penalties to be given as a result of a video-assisted review. Now that looks a decent ball. He has a look up. Real chance! And that's caused a worry or two. Bastoni, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
I ain't using him right
Yeah,
now.
that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Yaya Toure! Has a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, that's well spotted. Ribéry. Now it's Messi. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Ribéry. And it's Messi. Kante does well to stand firm and defend it. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Rijkaard. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Rafa Silva. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Hernes. Hernes! Goal!
After 26 minutes is
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Now who's going to be first to this? Conte. And it's Conte. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the pass is intercepted. Kante powering forward here. Can he get it through? And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Short changes him with that pass. Yaya Toure. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Kante going full tilt down the left. Rummenigge. He's gone for goal! Defending was strong and firm. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cantona! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Maldini. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedri. Griezmann. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ribéry. Well seen. Saw that coming. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Ribéry. Ribéry charging forward, the ball at his feet. He is through here. And Ribéry! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well read, nice interception. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Madrid are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And the second half gets underway. Madrid carrying a one-goal lead. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Aimed beyond the defence. Wan-Bissaka. Nigeria look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Pressing high and with purpose. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Shot a goal! Messi, very much a man of this moment. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Madrid just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Messi. Nigeria appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Conte. Oh, super find. Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Cantona. That is a crunching tackle.
Nigeria really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cantona. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Cross in, looks like a good one. Oh, important interception. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Knocks it into space. Cantona delivers. Roberto Carlos. Madrid are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. That is lovely. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Hazard tries to play it through. He's picked his way through. And that is expertly dealt with.
Nigeria really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now this could be a chance. Konate defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Chance!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Madrid still ahead by the game's only goal. Toure has created one goal already. Good read, needed to be. Rafa Silva. Great vision. That's been slipped through. And this is Mohamed Salah. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hernes. He's a sharp little ball here. He's having a shot! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. 2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Roberto Carlos. And that is as far as it goes. Madrid can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. And here's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. And the finish!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Ribery going face-to-face with his great... Dembele! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Paris Saint-Germain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And this is Dembele. That's going to go a long way. That's gone for a throw-in. Messi. Oh, he's found support out wide. Can he get onto this? And it's hoisted clear. And he welcomes it in. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Looking tidy in chance! So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. He's in a great position here. Now it's Saka. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for the run. He's in space and looking for options. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Messi. Hernes. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he is going into that little black book. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Dixon. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Ribery will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Madrid are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Seedorf.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Dembele. He could be in here. Can he get on the end of this? Chance for a shot! It's there! And this is getting better and better. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And it's Rice. Over to the left. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Madrid are opting for an early change in personnel. They've decided against waiting until half-time. Real chance! That is ended up in no man's land. The message is clear, none shall pass. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Rice. Now it's Ribery. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Mbappe. And he's picked it up out wide. He is through here. And the keeper has it. Dixon. Can he spark a counter here? Seedorf. Oh, that was vital. Saka. And it's Forlan. Saka. He has found the way through. Saka goes on a run down the left wing. Ribery.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's got away. He's on it. Can he get away? And the half-time whistle goes. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Madrid in control at half-time, 2-0. That gets things going for the second half. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Dixon. Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Rice. Mbappe. He's free, he has got space. And that is exemplary defending.
Some inspired work, that.
Mbappe! Bastoni, the man that is tenacity personified. To Michelis. Pass somewhat off target. Now that looks a decent ball. Shapes to shoot! He scores! The second half off to a spectacular start. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Not the most convincing of passes. Spread it left. Now it's Ribery, and he's managed to get free. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Seedorf. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Looking to play him in, and he's cut it out.
Paris Saint-Germain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Change of plan here, perhaps.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Chips it through. Mbappe! And the keeper's glad to see the back of that.
Mbappe certainly had to make his mind up quickly, and he rushed it.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Finds himself. Mbappe! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Oh, it's Dembele. Seedorf knocks it into space, and this is Messi. He's found a way through. There's the shot! Paris Saint-Germain choosing to make the first change. Ribéry plays it short. Dixon. Oh, good take in a good area. And Ribéry! In for the pieces. It's a goal. 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Can he finish? He should have put that one away.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
And here's Dembele. Now it's Messi. Dembele. And a chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And no, he couldn't find the finish. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. He's had it taken off him. Griezmann. Into the last 5 minutes. Xavi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's shifting through the gears here. For Rice. Caceres did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Griezmann. Bruno Fernandes. Paris Saint-Germain have reclaimed it. Hernes has found the net here, of course. Driving on and making good progress. Now it's Dembele. And this is Ribéry. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And that's that. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Dembele claiming the Man of the Match award. And there is very little room for argument. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. Messi completing his first century of appearances here today, and that has not gone unnoticed.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure he'll just go about his business as usual. It's just one of the many achievements he'll go on to reach from here.
Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele! It's their first effort on goal.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Ribéry with the short one. Ribéry, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hernes. And Seedorf! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Seedorf actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Serves up across. That is a brilliant interception.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Seedorf. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against it. Up he goes! Nicely aimed pass. Xavi! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Hazard. Aimed beyond. Shapes to shoot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
It's Hazard! Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Tries to pass it through. Nicely weighted ball. He's having a shot! Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted.
Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Seedorf. Now it's Dembele. Jamaica applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and oh, what a climb! There it is! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 6.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Jamaica have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time...
And a chance! He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Jamaica are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Shevchenko is flagged offside. Maldini. Madrid are opting for an early change in personnel. They've decided against waiting until half-time. Hazard. Xavi gets a foot in here. Threads one in. It's Dembele! It's there! And that was his 20th goal for this team. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here.
Dembele! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
And here's Mbappe. And it's Hazard. And this is shot at goal! No mistake! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Jamaica take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Oh, it's a nice idea, but And the shot! Madrid are looking to break at pace. Hernes. Now, can they get him away? Seedorf. And that is a little undercooked. That's a lovely pass. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that's nice. This is them, and he shoots! Azar. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And the first 45 minutes are up.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que junto a las puertas de acceso al estadio hay instaladas unas huchas destinadas a recoger sus donativos para nuestra campaña solidaria en favor de los más necesitados.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Showing good feet. And it's Xavi. And the shot! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Short changes him with that pass. Hernes. And here's Dembele. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Great ball, and he's in here. Closing in on goal.
Ribery really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Mbappe. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Hernes. Cafu. Madrid still have the cards to affect this game. Foden looking to add to his goal. Now, can he find a finish? He gets big! Just cruising! They are cruising!